You've had the double black, right? The smoked
I
version?
have.
And what'd you think of that one?
It's fantastic.
No, but that's just because you like peat.
Yes.
Okay, well that didn't go anywhere. Hi, I'm Trevor.
I'm Jamie, and this is Whiskey Rocks.
And this week we are looking at 4 of the most commonly seen bar scotches. You remember bars, right?
No.
Basically, we've got 3 Glens: Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, and Glenmorangie, and a Johnnie Walker Black.
Now we're not looking at which of these pairs best with Coke.
No, what we're looking at is whether or not these would be worth your time. Say you're in a hotel bar. You remember hotels, right?
No.
No. Or in an airport bar. You remember airports? No. Okay. Are these worth your time, or are they worth your money? Shall we find out? For the record, I've never had any of the scotches that we're trying tonight, but Jamie has.
Yeah, I've had the Glenlivet 12 very, very recently. The other 3, much less recent. It's within the last 5 years at least, but no, I'm excited to see what I think of them now.
So my prediction is, best-selling malt scotch, single malt scotch in the world. My prediction is that I'm going to enjoy it, although I don't expect to be completely blown away by a 12-year-old.
My overall impressions going into this episode is that these 4 are basically going to be like the Bud Lights of Scotch whiskey, which just feels wrong to say.
I don't even drink beer, and that feels wrong.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have had them all before, and I don't remember retching, so maybe
That's high praise.
that is not offensive.
It's very light nose. It's almost like it's not even there.
There's bitterness.
You really got to get in there, though.
I don't have that problem, Trevor. It's very brown sugary. Actually, there's a lot of sweetness there.
Well,
Sweetness is gone.
oh,
It's more bitter now.
okay. That's not straight up offensive,
No.
but that isn't a whiskey you're going to sit down and sip and say, man, I could really go for another one of those.
No. Yep, the sweetness is completely gone. I don't detect any vanilla. I don't detect that fruit you were mentioning before, ripe, underripe, overripe at all.
Like a melon that's just gone off, and you're looking at the melon and you're thinking, no, I need to throw this away, but you're not quite ready to throw it away because it hasn't turned green yet. That's what it smells like.
That is crazy how much of brown sugar I do get when I'm smelling it.
Yeah,
And
it's a heavy sweetness on the nose that disappears when it hits your tongue and makes you go, that burns. What would you use this scotch for?
Not much. Honestly, not much. If it was bought for me,
You'd drink it eventually?
perhaps.
What about,
It might go on the display.
would you mix it? Use it in a mixer. I would probably cut it with Coke. Big surprise. But yeah, to sit down and drink it straight, I'm glad it's not the first scotch I've had today.
So next up, we've got Glenmorangie, and just in my personal experience, I think I've seen this one slightly less as much as the Glenfiddich 12. In comparison to the 4 that we're doing tonight, I'd say this is the one that I've seen in bars the second most. Still never ordered it though.
I've definitely never had it before. It's a little...
I get fruit. I get tons and tons of fruit.
I'm getting a bit of nail polish off of that.
Lovely. You're selling it, Trevor.
Yeah, it's a bit on the astringent side.
Yep. No, I get pears.
Seriously?
Yep. I don't know. I guess the Glenfiddich tuned my nose in. It takes a lot to get this thing going, I guess.
I'd say there's less of a nose on that than the Glenfiddich.
I like the nose a lot more than the Glenfiddich. There's no bitterness. Although that's not entirely true. The brown sugar on the Glenfiddich was pretty amazing.
It doesn't burn nearly as much as the Glenfiddich. It's a lot smoother.
It's just some high meat fruit, right? Like apples, pears. It's not a citrus at all, and it's not a melon. I quite like that, actually.
I prefer that over the Fiddick.
Yep, I would definitely order this over the Fiddick.
I would actually order this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that's high volume in your face, extreme complexity, but it's easy drinking.
I don't think I would want to put a rock or water or anything in it. I think it's fine just the way it is.
If you're looking for something that lingers a little, holds your attention for a while, isn't horribly offensive, but also isn't horribly complex, this one might be your drink.
Solid, not bad.
Yeah, nose is a little sweeter now.
All right.
Not a bad one.
So what do we have next?
Glenlivet 12 Double Oak. It supposedly tastes like pineapple.
Oh, why?
Okay.
Now I can't help but smell pineapple.
I'm sorry, but that's what's on the website. That is literally what they advertise it smelling like.
Way to ruin whiskey, Trevor. No.
That's actually the nicest note so far tonight. That's actually kind of sweet.
So pineapple-y.
I'm not getting pineapple myself.
I only get pineapple. I'm
because-
sorry, I'm useless here.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't like pineapple, which I think is your problem, not mine.
It's pineapple's problem. It is sweet.
Yeah.
It's very, very sweet.
Later, like most of the other young ones we've had.
I don't get any alcohol on the nose, which is nice. It's always a good start.
All right, let's give it a go. There's almost no burn there at all.
No. It's very quick.
And for the record, there's also almost no pineapple either.
The pineapple does disappear when you take a sip. So, redemption.
You're doing this just to piss me off, aren't
Yeah, at this point, yes.
you? Okay. It's light on the tongue. The more you drink of it, the burnier it gets, but it does not last. The finish is really quick.
It coats the tongue very nicely. It's not as watery as the Morangie.
That's where you get your vanilla, your caramel, your traditional.
Yeah, it's super traditional. That's what I was going to say. In a very good way, I would say. That all rhymed.
No, this is second best-selling single malt in the world, and I think I understand why.
Yeah. Oh, that is nice.
Anything you've ever heard about Scotch? This is it.
I would order this. I would be very happy ordering this.
I know that I've hit a good one when I think to myself, my wife would enjoy this. My wife would enjoy this. So what do we got now?
Yeah.
Johnnie Walker Black.
Yes, Trevor.
Okay.
Why aren't we doing the red?
Right. Okay, so anybody who doesn't know, Johnnie Walker Red, Johnnie Walker has 5 grades. Red, black, green, gold, blue. We're drinking the black, or level 2, because level 1, or red, tastes like you're drinking an oxypad smells.
I like my taste buds, Trevor.
Yeah?
I would like to keep them.
Yeah, exactly. And since red literally burns them off,
Yep.
we'll be starting with the black. Okay, that's actually a pretty wide nose. There's a lot going on there.
What'd you say to me?
What? No. No, I'm...
Strong caramels.
Yeah, you got your caramel. You got your caramel and your vanilla,
Yep.
which you tend to get in younger scotches, just
You
kind
do.
of as a baseline.
There is that little bit of grain that you do get from the blends.
Roughness. There's a little bit of roughness in there. Not super rough, but I'm like 500 grain sandpaper instead of 80.
I like it. It does linger. It lingers more and actually builds
Oh,
in terms of the heat. That's interesting.
That's different. That rides your throat all the way down. We're drunk, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. It's something on the sweeter end. It is kind of fruity. It's definitely not apples.
No.
It's not straight up sugar. It's something with a subtle sweetness to it. But keeping in mind there's probably like 30 different grains in here.
Is it dark fruit like plum?
I'm gonna be honest, so far I like the Livet more. For me, this would probably be between the Fiddick and the Glenmorangie.
Need more. Chocolate.
Chocolate?
I get chocolate right at the end there.
All right. Well, I feel like if it was going to be chocolate, I should have noticed.
I agree with that. So maybe my taste buds are done for the day.
It's entirely possible that you have no idea what you're talking about.
We're 4 scotches in, Trevor. Neither of us have any idea what we're talking about.
I'm going to be more honest. I'm actually 6 in. I don't get any chocolate, and personally, I would never order this. But having had the green in the past, which is very fruity, I would say I would start there. This is a bad place to begin. Oh, dear God.
So, of these 4, which ones would you buy?
I would probably buy the Glenlivet. I actually enjoyed that one, and I can see myself sharing with people and being like, yeah, you would enjoy this too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The other 3, honestly, just don't check the boxes for me.
I would not buy the Glenfiddich 12. I would not buy it if it was on sale. I would not buy it if it was
on a log. He would not buy it in a frog.
No, sir, I would not. I wouldn't buy it at the bar. Wouldn't buy it in a car.
What would you actually buy?
I am happy. I do like the Johnnie Black. I do enjoy the double black as well.
Yeah.
I have bought the Glenlivet 12 and I was happy with it. I would buy it again if it was on sale.
Okay.
I would definitely buy the Glenmorangie if it was on sale. Or if I had 50 extra bucks.
Yeah.
The price point at all of these is pretty reasonable. It starts at least where we are. The Johnnie Black is the cheapest. It's just under 50 bucks a bottle.
Okay. The Glenfiddich and Glenlivet were both in the 60 to 65 range.
Yep. And the Glenmorangie was around 70. So it's all very reasonable price points in terms of Scotch whiskey. But again, we do have our preferences for that price point, I think, that are outside this group. But if you are at a bar and you had a bad day at work and these are on the menu, avoid the Glenfiddich. If there's any one of the other 3 other than the Glenfiddich, that one's better. If the Glenfiddich is all there is in terms of Scotch, Scotch is Scotch.
But try to get a Coke with it.